I love the Movember Foundation for what we stand for. My grandfather, he was the typical stoic, strong-willed male. I grew up in a household that, encouraged me to open up.
I want men to know that it's okay to talk about what's going on.
About 9 years ago, my uncle was diagnosed with prostate cancer. He's still living with it, but he requires a lot of different programs and medicines to survive, basically. And just last year, my father was diagnosed with prostate cancer as well, and we lost him 4 months ago, unfortunately. So it's to carry on his legacy, his spirit, and do things for him.
This year I'm doing Movember for my mother in honor of her legacy.
Because I never got to meet my grandfather. He actually took his own life when I was a young kid, and I always wondered if Movember was around back then, if things might have been different.
My grandpa is currently battling prostate cancer for the second time. My dad unfortunately took his life when I was 18, and he had mental health issues pretty much my entire childhood.
IMO for two reasons. One is I actually lost an uncle to prostate cancer, and my father had prostate cancer. He's fortunate enough to still be with us.
Or my Uncle Tony, who I lost to suicide in July.
For my boyfriend, because we moved here from Vancouver 2 years ago, and we moved here for his work, but when we got here, he fell into a really deep depression and ended up taking about a year off. And it was a really difficult time, and it was hard because he didn't tell anybody, he didn't tell his friends, he didn't tell his family, so it felt like we were really isolated.
So my son Dominic will be 5 in November, and he's a big reason why I mow. He's a very loving and sweet little boy. He's very open with his emotions, and I hope that that continues as he grows up.
It was something that brought on a lot of good change in his life, and now he talks about it so openly and freely, and I find that really inspiring.
It's been 8 years now that he's cancer-free. Still get a text once a year from my mom, your dad's still good.
It's all right if things are going tough, that there are people for them to listen and hear, and they're going to be able to see that throughout the month of November. They can see it on their face with the mustache.